My name is Fran Hopkins, and this is Yogilates from Lawrence Parks and Recreation Department. This class normally meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays at the community building at 5:30 p.m. and on Saturday mornings at 8:30 a.m. at the Sports Pavilion. We're going to do a very simple but effective Upper Yoga routine. This is from the Isha Institute. This is going to energize your body. I do this in the mornings. It helps me to keep limber in my arms and in my neck and in my hips. It's a very effective workout, and if you can just throw this in once a day, you will feel so much better. We're going to start out with our feet underneath our hips and take our shoulders and roll them back. Get a little softness in your knees, and then bring your hands up to your shoulders. We're going to circle our hands and wrists backwards as we exhale and extend our arms out. So we start out with an inhalation and exhale to circle, 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 and then come back in as you inhale. Notice that I am fanning my fingers and curling them in. That's part of doing the limbering. That's part of conquering arthritis. Yeah, and the stiffness that you get from just using your mouse or just doing nothing. Now this is called finding the directions or directional movement. So the next direction is forward, exhaling, curling and curling out, and inhaling in. And again, that's it. And in. One more time. So we do these in sets of 3. It's a magical number in yoga. The next direction is straight up. Exhale up. And inhale down. Just think about as you're drawing your hands down, you're bringing energy and drawing it right into the center of your body. And now you're reaching out for the community, for the world, and drawing everyone back in. One with the cosmos. And inhale. And the last direction is straight down. So just go down. And back up. Keep going. And inhale. One more time. Exhale down. And inhale up. Now just stand here for a minute and ask yourself, how do I feel? Do you feel energy in your palms? I do. Yes. And then just release. The next thing we'll work on is our shoulders. We hold lots of tension in our shoulders, and we need to release that. We have so many nerve endings in this part of our body that if we keep it tight, it's going to block our energy. It's going to make us think fuzzy. We're not going to be happy. So let's get rid of the tension. Take your shoulders up to your ears, and now move them forward and then right back down through the center again. So do that an inhale and an exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale and exhale. Now we'll move our shoulders forward first and then lift them up and down. This is so good for your posture too. And as you're using your breath consciously with the movement, you're really helping increase the capacity of your lungs. Let's take your shoulders straight up and then pull them back and down. Inhale and exhale. Straight up and back and down. And now pull your shoulder blades together and lift up and down. Go back and up and down. Last one, back and up and down. And so now we'll put this all together with the full shoulder roll. Go forward, up, back, and down. Go back, up, forward, and down. Forward, up, back, and down, and back, up, forward. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down, and back, up, forward, and down. Now let's release the neck. Take your chin down towards your chest. On your inhalation, lift your chin up and lift until you feel a little, don't crunch too hard back here, just lift up comfortably and then exhale back down. It's another inhale. We'll do this 3 times. And exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Now bring your chin parallel to the floor, and now just turn your gaze to the right and to the center. So you're going to inhale as you turn your face to the left and exhale to the center. Do that 2 more times. Inhale to the right, exhale to the center, inhale to the left, exhale center, inhale right, exhale center, inhale left, exhale center. And then we'll do our ear to shoulder. So let's start out with our chin down at the chest, and you'll just tilt. You're going to turn your chin up, turn your gaze up, and bring your ear over to your shoulder. Maybe this hand can stretch out to make it stretch a little bit more, and then bring your chin down to your chest. Go the other direction. Up you go, and a little stretch, and down. Keep going. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale. Good, good, good. And inhale and exhale. So now we do a full neck circle. Take your chin down. Roll your ear over to your right. Lift up. Exhale over to the left and down and reverse out. Inhale. Keep inhaling. Exhale. Keep exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. So I lost count already, and I don't think it hurts to do another one. Let's do one more round, just in case. Great. We're going to work on squatting, and we're also going to be working on shoulder work and stretching our triceps and our biceps. So you're going to need some blocks or pillows. I have blocks here, and I'm going to take the blocks and set them at the end of my mat. I'm going to stand, not on the blocks to begin, and bring my hands to Namaskara. So your palms are together and touching, and you can point your fingertips up. Have your feet about hip distance apart and soften your knees. Now take a breath in, reach your hands straight up. Now keep your palms together and bring them down the middle of the back of your head. Now, if you can only come to here and keep your palms together, that's what you do. But as you do this from time to time, you keep your elbows wide and start to slide your hands down the back of your head, keeping the heel of your hands together. And then inhale, rise up, and exhale down. Let's do 2 more of these with our breath. You inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. This is just a normal breathing. exhale. On our next 3 of these, we will do a ujjayi breathing. So that's a narrowing of the back of the throat, and you make a purring sound as you breathe in and out. Take a nice breath in with the sound, and next we squat. This is what the blocks are for. That's what the pillow is for, unless you're super, super flexible and you can squat and keep your heels on the floor. I'm going to back my heels up to the block and then sit down. Bringing my tailbone down, drawing my thighs up toward my ribs, and then trying to lengthen my spine. Now this is where it gets tricky, because you're going to take your hands up and then bring them back and up and down. This is a little balance, and just reach forward and pull back. So this is what I see happen sometimes. I see people do this, and then they do that, and then this and that, and reach. Try not to do that. Don't hinge forward. Stay erect. So then maybe only bring your hands here until you have stretched out enough, you have enough flexibility. Next is a child's pose. Take your knees wide and come on down to the mat, touching your big toes together, and then bringing your forehead to the floor. Your palms have this shape. They're flat on the floor. Elbows are wide, about as wide as your knees. And now take a few deep breaths here to rest. Long breath in and a long breath out. You stay here breathing as long as you need to recover from what we just did, because we're going to repeat it 2 more times. Every exhale allows you to sink a little more deeply into the mat. You lengthen your spine on the inhalation. Maybe spread your knees a little bit wider as you loosen up and warm up. Let's take one more deep breath here. And then we'll rise up. So the hands are going to come towards the knees. Push yourself up, bring your knees closer together. And now tuck your toes under, rock back so that you're in a low squat. And if it's available to you, lift your hips up, bring your hands to your legs, and rise up. Good. Let's try this again. Round 2 of 3. Inhale. Now try closing your eyes for this, because you know what we're doing, and that'll increase the meditative effect. This is what I would call a moving meditation. See if you can bring your focus behind your closed eyes to your third eye. Just focus between the eyebrows. On this round, we add the ujjayi breathing. And this time, see if you can take a little pause in the breath. Just pause at the top. Slowly exhale and pause. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we can come back down into our squat. You might find it's a little easier this time. Keep the spine erect as you breathe in. Open the elbows wide. Lift up and down. So this is not Ujjayi breathing. This is just normal, quiet breathing. One more round. Inhale, reach up. And forward. Back to child's pose. Toes together, knees wide. Index fingers and thumbs are touching, palms flat on the floor, elbows as wide as the knees. Lengthen your spine and breathe long, deep breaths. Natural breathing, not Ujjayi breathing. See if you can bring your focus to your third eye. Just letting go of tension. Letting go of thought. We're going to come up in another breath or two. So on your next inhalation, just draw your hands back towards your knees and straighten your arms. Bring your knees closer together. Tuck your toes under. Rock back onto the balls of your feet. Stand up. We have one more round to go. Bring your feet hip distance apart again. Close your eyes. Reach your namaskara up and behind the head. And inhale and exhale. Normal breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Really stretch up. One more round. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Adding the Ujjayi constricted breath. One more round. Squatting for our last round. See if you can come a little deeper this time. Palms together and close your eyes. Rise up. Exhale behind the head. Inhale straight up. Exhale heart center. Inhale reach forward. Exhale heart center. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Forward. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Forward. Pull back to heart center. And last child's pose. Sink in. Really enjoy the rest. Quiet breathing, deep breathing, relaxing, enjoying, letting go. Emptying the mind of thought. 2 more deep breaths here. And we're going to come up to a seated position. So pull your hands back, sit up, and go ahead and sit down cross-legged. If you need to sit on blocks, that's fine. In fact, that might be really comfortable to sit on your blocks because it makes it possible to get your hips higher so that your knees can go lower. Or let's sit comfortably. We're going to do opposite alternating nostril breathing, and that will be the last thing we do today. After we finish with this, if you would like to do some meditation on your own, feel free to do that. Just find a quiet place, close your eyes, and try not to think of anything. I shouldn't have said that because now you will think of something. Just allow your thoughts to go wherever they are, but don't focus on them. And that might happen now while we're doing the alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to take your thumb and your ring finger to the septum here on the right hand, and you're going to bring your index finger and your middle finger between the eyebrows and just fold your little finger in, okay? Just let your left hand rest in your lap. Try to sit up tall. You're going to block off the right nostril with your thumb and breathe in through the left nostril. And now block the left nostril, release the right nostril, and breathe out through the right. Now keep that ring finger on the left nostril, breathe in through the right, block the right nostril with the thumb, release the left nostril, breathe out. That's the pattern. So you breathe in through the left nostril, breathe out through the right nostril. Breathe in through the right nostril, breathe out through the left, and you keep going. Your eyes are closed. So this is a energy balancing, breath balancing, mind balancing. Very good way to stay calm in these troubled times. Now the next time you breathe out through your left nostril, if you've had enough of this, you can stop. And just sit quietly for a moment. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today for this very, very simple and effective practice. Let's end with a little mantra. Take your fingertips out, turn your palms up, reach your palms up over your head, take a breath in, exhale, take your thumbs to your forehead, thinking kind and loving thoughts, to your lips for kind and loving words, and to your heart center for a kind and loving heart, not just for yourself and your loved ones, but for every living being. Namaste.